Hi.
You were saying?
Just filling up my water jug. Um,
Nice.
yes. Um, how's your day been?
It's been pretty long, not gonna lie. Just a bunch of stuff. I mean, all good stuff, but a lot of different things today. Yeah.
I feel like that is the Wednesday vibe, you know?
Yeah, I mean, how was your day?
It was a good day. Yeah, we got to work on some new merch ideas. So that was really fun. And I'm getting ready to work on an EP cover idea. So that is really, really fun because technically, we thought it was going to be just the single coming out, but now
Mm,
technically this image will be the EP image. So,
got
um,
it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so, a little bit different direction. I mean, similar, but, just wanting it to feel a little bit bigger. So yeah, I've just been playing around with that the past couple hours with good old Chat GPT, and it is crazy what it can come up with.
Oh, I'm sure.
It is wild. I'm like, we can go so many different directions.
I goodness, I'm not a big AI person, except for uh very, very, very long story that I'm sure you don't care about. uh
No.
but I did use it very heavily in the past like week and a half trying to code a website for me. I'm actually dealing with it right
Oh,
now as we speak. Because the thing it whatever. Um but yeah, that's probably been the biggest thing I've used AI for, and it has been so helpful because I have zero experience coding or doing anything regards to stuff like that. So yeah.
right. And AI has the experience that we that we so long for. What is your website for?
It is for reselling John Bellion shirts that I found at a thrift store.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'll send it to you if
Oh
it's
my
working.
gosh. What a cool idea.
It's really been pissing me off because it's supposed to be working
You're
and it's
like,
not
great
working.
idea, very difficult.
And like, yeah, I don't want to get into it, but I'll send you the website. It is impressive. Like, I'm proud of it, but
Oh, I bet.
I wish I knew more about everything so I could know, like, okay, yeah, this is why it's wrong. Here's exactly where and how I fix it. Instead of trying
Yeah.
a bunch of things and nothing's working, and then I'm just mad.
I mean, but listen, been there. I feel like I can get that way with the I'm looking at this photo you sent. Oh, this looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it does the job exactly what I need to do and almost nothing more. I wish it would do more, but it's in a place where it's
Yeah.
working. So I'm like, put it up. It's fine.
Let's go. This is basically like your own eBay page, I guess, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Heck yeah. These are great t-shirts.
I know, right? And they were like $2.
What?
Yeah. And they're like 10 years old and like 7 years old, like super old merch. I don't know where in the world uh the store got them or where they've been for this long, but like I was like, I am gonna buy all these. I bought all 225 of them.
Absolutely. Oh my, what?
Yeah,
That's crazy. You could start a whole Etsy shop just on the John Bellion shirts.
I could have, but I didn't want someone taking a cut of what I would be making. So that's why I made this website.
Ah, I see. That's smart. Dude.
Thanks.
Wow. Well, I wish you the best on, I guess, whatever's been making you frustrated.
I just fixed it. It's just in the most annoying way possible. Like, again. you and probably no one else cares. But I had to like alter the file on my desktop and then save it and then upload that file to the website where the file is being hosted and can be edited because I've done it before. Um, it just the past like four edits I've made on the website over the last couple days have not been going live to the website people see. So it's just like, do I have to go back to the original file every time there's something I want to change that, delete the old file on the website, re-upload the new file, and then it works? And it seems like yes,
Oh
that's
my
what I have to do.
gosh.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Yeah, there should be a shortcut that's just like saving your past
Yeah,
work, like a
there's
draft.
there should be. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's working, so it's fine.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thanks.
Also, a blast from Billions Past. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's good. It's clever. Heck yeah. I
What else
love
is new?
all of these. Oh, what else is new? Um, I'm like, since we talked last, um, I don't know if I told you this, but I confirmed uh a feature
Ooh,
on Reach Out.
that's awesome.
The first original person that was supposed to feature is gonna do it.
I mean, praise God. I love it. Everyone
I
will be
know.
stoked to hear that.
I know. Did you end up telling everybody?
No, this is
Uh,
the first time hearing of it.
okay. Sorry. I thought you said everyone, like, I
No,
didn't know
everyone
if you
will be
had.
stoked whenever they find out.
Yes. Okay. Yes. They will be. Yes. Yes. And yeah, he is supposed to come into town next weekend. So
Great. Love it.
Strandell's working on the track. He just sent me a version and it sounds so good. And
I
I'm
love
like,
it.
I know. And I think Jay King might play drums on it. So
Ooh, now we're
I
talking.
know. Getting a little spicy, you know.
Oh man. Okay.
Um and also Jay may play with me for some shows coming up. So
Okay. Well, shoot, I'll have to come see that.
I know. I'm also just like, well, gosh, what's new? I've been in Denmark since I last talked to you.
Yes, I was really hoping to see you yesterday or today or whatever, so I could get the
Oh,
whole download. But like, at
dude.
least
Well,
give me and the people some of it
a
at least.
highlight. Yeah, I'll give you a highlight. I mean, I don't know how much you followed my stories on
I
socials, but
All of them. So I already know exactly what happened. I just want to hear it from you directly.
okay, amazing. So our flight was supposed to fly out Thursday morning, and we were supposed to get into Denmark Friday morning. And uh, oh yeah, because you sent me that really nice text too. But we ended up getting delayed to leave out Friday morning and arrive in Denmark Saturday morning, which, because of all the time changes, like when you would need to be sleeping is just like middle of the day
Mm,
USA time. So I technically stayed up an extra, like, I don't know, like 12, 15 hours.
yeah.
So technically got there at like 9 a.m., played there 9 p.m.,
Ooh,
flew out, went to the airport at 4 a.m. So
wow. Jeez.
I've just never been so delulu in my life. And you know what? Like for the show, I was I was like, I'm here for I think 20 hours.
Hmm.
Actually, not even 9 a.m. to like 9 a.m. to 4 a.m., whatever that is, 18 hours
19.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, I'm going to make the most of every single moment. And so I was like, even though my voice is kind of tired because I haven't slept and, you know, my body feels really weird
Yeah.
from not sleeping that long, I was like, I'm just going to show up and have a great time. And it was also our first time playing with tracks, which was a
Mm,
blast. And
yeah.
so I was just like, Lord, give me the strength and help me to have a great time. And let me tell you, they were the best crowd I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
Um, it was about 3,000 in
Oh
the whole
man.
tent. It's about 3,000 in the whole tent. But the people I could see were mostly in, like, I guess, the front pit area. And it was just like hundreds of youth.
Mm,
And most of them, like when I asked, didn't know who I was, except for a few. And yet I felt like we were family by the end. Like they were singing all the words. Like I was just basically teaching them the songs.
yeah.
And they were like vibing out with their friends. Like they got their arms around their friends. They're dancing. It's just like a youth party, it felt like.
Yeah.
And they were like screaming at the end of every song. And I was like, wow, they are so hyped for me. And I was like, wow, this is just so refreshing because I do love Americans, but they're not this hype, I feel like. And
Yeah.
maybe I just need to play more youth camps, but it was just so much fun that I was like giddy, and then I started saying things that I was feeling too comfortable and also delusional, and I was just like, I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah.
you know, Hilarious because I covered Natural Woman.
Yes, I remember you
And
talking about this.
yes, and I'm like, Denmark, you make me feel like a natural woman. And the guys are like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be saying that to the youth crowd up front. I don't know. It's just a weird message.
Yeah.
But I wasn't thinking about it like that. I don't know. I was just feeling myself, having a great time. And it just felt fun and laid back. And I was just feeling very loved on. And also, you probably heard from my stories, there was a little boy, or no little boy, he's probably like a teenager in the front, who knew every single word to all the
Oh my
songs that were out.
gosh. That's
And
crazy.
it's the first time it's ever happened to me. And I was just like wanting to look at him the whole time because I was like, oh my gosh, like you're singing every single word. And he like had his hand up and he's just like live, laugh, loving. And um, he met me in the merch line and was like, me and my two best friends listen to you every day on the way to soccer
Wow.
practice. Yeah. So it just was really encouraging because I was like, man, I have no idea who my music is reaching.
Mm,
And, you know, my demo is normally women my age and younger, but there's also some boys out here like listening. And to me, that's really encouraging.
yeah. I mean, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but we had
Yeah.
like a one-on-one breakfast earlier this year where you shared that you wanted to play internationally. Um, I had
Yes.
no idea how soon or far that dream would be realized, but I mean, in my opinion, it's quite soon that it was
It was a
realized.
literal dream come true.
Yeah, like as an artist who is making music here in America, like to see the reality of your music touching people in places you might not ever get to go, like
Mhm.
how was that? What did you feel?
It was very surreal. Like I felt like a famous person, like an actual, like I was just like I don't think I can understand the gravity of like what I'm doing. I just think I don't ever understand it. And maybe as I go and I meet more people that hear my music and like hear the stories, maybe it'll like click more in my head. But to me every day I am thinking about, especially on socials, like people that I'm connecting with. But it is just a whole different thing. And to me, honestly, I'm like, it it almost like gives me more of a perspective of like the healthy responsibility I have as this pertains to being a ministry, because I'm like, I'm having a blast. And this, like working with me so closely, like the music is really fun, and I'm just like enjoying it. And I think the enjoyment, um, I can sometimes forget like what a deep ministry this can be for people, like being touched. And not that they can't have fun too, because I feel like those boys, I mean, they were mad that I didn't sing New Name, which is hilarious. And
Wow.
the only song in my catalog that I didn't sing, they were like, "We really wanted you to sing New Name." And to me, I'm like, wow, like lyrically, like we've been really focused on like getting the sonic vision together, which we have, but
Mhm.
like lyrically thinking about people singing these words, and like just the power of words. And thinking about myself, like when I was a kid, I was listening to Nicole C. Mullen, I am everyday people,
Yeah.
and like all these messages that are getting like enmeshed and entangled in my heart and like hopefully written on it. To me, I'm just like, whoa, I'm doing that.
Mm.
And like, this is actually not just, yeah, like you said, not just reaching people in the US, but like to know that a Danish teenager and his two friends are like hearing this stuff. I don't know, dude. It is, I don't really know how to absorb it.
Yeah.
In the
Mm.
moment, I was just like, this is so surreal. And I felt like, when I say like I felt like a celebrity, I felt like I had made it. You know what I mean?
Mm. Mm.
Like I was like, I think I've made like this, I'm impacting this little dude who's dancing, vibing out, having the time of his life right now. That is peak for me.
Yeah. I love that.
I know. It's so satisfying. It's just like, wow. To live and know that you can make an effect on people.
Mm.
Some, like you said, some that you'll never meet, but then some that you do. I'm like, I just live for the merch table. I live for people coming out. I live, I mean, in the line, hilarious. I sold like 3 t-shirts, but the line was like 100 people long.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I mean, it was so freaking long. And most of the people just heard me that night, but they're like, we're fans, we're looking up your music. And I'm just like, this is just the coolest thing. I think like it's just such a reminder of like, I'm doing what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Like I'm affecting people in a positive way. And I mean, I don't know if anybody will, get saved from my music, but I at least hope that I can like just make a positive impact.
Yeah. It makes me think about just the idea that anyone could make an impact with people and they wouldn't know it. Like, you don't have to be a musical artist or some sort of creative to do this. You could just
Hmm.
be kind in your regular life. And who knows what someone
Yes.
that you even normally interact with every day, who knows what they're going through. And they just receive that very well. Or like maybe it's just a stranger, you hold the door open, or um, impact is everywhere you look and you don't even know it.
No, literally. I mean, as you're speaking, I'm thinking of like, I'm so impacted. I mean, I know this is still technically a public way, but like by people that show up on social media and just share their story, or, where they're at. But like even like one of the Danish girls that followed me, like we're now DMing and just like being friends.
Mm.
And, no one's seeing that, but we're just like, she's asking me about music and we're just chatting, girl to girl. And like, to me, I'm thankful that I can just be a friend that's a positive influence on her,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I think like the day to day, I mean, ministry makes it feel so Christianese, but like,
Mm.
but it is the day to day ministry of like showing up for the people around you,
Yeah.
you know, like I have a friend who is going through a breakup right now and she doesn't want to talk about it.
Sure.
But I know that me texting and just saying, hey, I'm thinking about you, like that's enough to just like know that she's being thought of, without us like unpacking the whole thing. And I think the Lord's really been like working on me on like how do I show up in the day to day, and
Mm.
because I'm thinking about like, okay, I'm on this stage and like it's a whole rush and it's the vibe and it's I'm loving it, they're screaming and I'm like, let's rock,
Yeah.
But but the Lord's like, how are you showing my love in the airport
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and when you get off stage and when you're not on a stage in general. And there are ways that that looks like as a wife, by speaking encouraging words to my husband, giving him verbal affirmation, praying for him, making him a meal,
Yeah.
just like uh vibes. And then this is kind of, I mean, here we go. We're always going deep on here, but our I'm always admiring, yeah, I guess I always admire Noah because my husband, because he loves on people so well, very privately.
Mm.
And like our neighbor, he has a wife who's pretty like immobile, and so he'll call Noah, and Noah will like help sometimes, like help get her to the bathroom, get her just if Randall's the husband's name, like if he can't lift her for something,
Mm-hmm.
he'll call Noah over. And so we're like kind of used to going over there or whatever. But last night, it's so crazy because Kenai, our dog, like woke us up, and I'm like, oh, I guess he has to go to the bathroom. So Noah took him out, and Noah said that when he went out, there was an ambulance in front of Randall's yard. Well, right about as he gets out there, Randall calls Noah, and he's like, my wife just choked and
Mm.
hit her head and this whole
Oh.
thing. I know she's currently at the ER. They're waiting to declare her if she's dead or not, essentially.
Mm. Good Lord.
I know. Sorry for the turn on the call, um but Randall's like, their family lives pretty far, and so Noah drove Randall at like 3 in the morning to the hospital so that he could go be with his wife and not be alone, and like stayed there till like 6 a.m. And because Randall's just trying to figure out if his wife's going to survive. And anyway, um the blessing is she knows Jesus, so if she does pass, she's going to go be with Jesus. Um but anyway, Noah's just a better person than me because he just always takes the call, and he cares so much. And it teaches me to be the person that would take someone to the hospital at 3 a.m. I'm like
Yeah.
I value my sleep and I value my schedule and
Yeah.
all the things. And he still got up today and worked a full work day. And so anyway, I say all that to like circle back to, I enjoy being around people who are really going the extra step, loving people and not getting like glory for it, I
Mm.
think. Um, because nobody's gonna be asking him about that, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean that's a way to show love. So anyway, I know that's kind of a crazy long tangent, but
No,
yeah,
I love that. And thank God for people like Noah and for Noah specifically, um, who are just willing to be the hands and feet and like not ask for nothing in return and just like because it's the right thing to do, I'm going to do it.
exactly. Yeah, like that's what I think I'm learning because that's kind of his reasoning, you know, because I'll be like, they're fine, they can figure it out. And he's like, I'm thinking not just about Randall because I didn't even say anything last night. I was like barely, I was asleep. And,
Yeah.
but there's been other moments where, like, if someone needed to stay with us for something or someone's broken down or has a flat tire or something, like, he's just so willing. And I think, like, you're right. Like, there's just something to a willingness where I don't know. It's just, it's really beautiful and it really convicts me to be more willing, you know,
Yeah.
whatever it looks like.
I love that. Man. Well, I mean, I
And
didn't have
so
anything specific for this episode. Just wanted to get a bit of the Denmark download. Um,
listen, the catch up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Basically it's like festivals for the rest of the year and I'm really looking forward to the festivals and looking forward to what is it? I just got a show in June in Michigan, and I think that's the one that Jay's going to play with me on. So you'll have to come out and
Yeah.
vibe with us in Michigan. Um, I'm sure it'll be nice that it like won't be as hot there. I don't know. Isn't Michigan colder?
I hope so.
I imagine. You know, you would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I
Um,
would love to.
okay, cool. Also, you know, I do have a question on your
Okay.
end.
Sure.
So, I'm always trying to take this thing over.
Hmm.
Um, we had, we just recently had the celebration of 20 years of Centricity,
Yeah.
and I got to see you that night. It was a great night. Tons of people. It was really fun to just like, I feel like, have so many people show up to show their support of Centricity and so many different affiliations, but I was curious for you, you know, um, you've been at this company, what, 5 of the 20 years? 4?
Yeah. 5.
5? Crazy. Um, and, how did that night resonate with you? Like, how did you
Hmm.
feel being there? And then how did you, like, have any, like, takeaways, from the night? Like, were you impacted by anything specifically?
Mm. What a good question. I think there were some moments of me being present where I was thinking, wow, what a wonderful uh, institution Centricity has become, and what a beautiful legacy that they've started. Hopefully, it's not nearly the end, but um, having the privilege to work there and work alongside the man who was there and employee one, John Mays, who was great. Um,
Mm,
I just, yeah, I felt proud to be a part of something so well respected in the community. Um,
mm,
yeah, just to be there for a quarter of it, um, and to not be a stain on it, I think is a blessing.
mm, mm. Whew. Yeah, definitely not a stain. You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? Oh, continue,
No, no,
continue.
that's I mean, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
And I had this revelation when I was talking to a mastering guy, Mark Cervantes, who I forget which state he lives in, but it's not Tennessee. So he pretty much flew in. for that party. I'm like, wow, what a nice thing to do, first of
Wow.
all. And I know he wasn't the only one who did such a thing, but it's just like, my goodness. Like the fact that you would come from far away just to celebrate for one night, the fact that a company has been around for 20 years. That's so beautiful.
I mean, I feel like there were several, which was
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, yeah, like, you're right. It really is something special and something that clicked for me that night. So I saw my therapist at Porter's Call, Beth Barkus,
Hmm.
and it was cool to see her, and I just clicked that, you know, John Mays, he'd been going to see Al, what, forever, and has been invested in Porter's Call for a really long time, and Centricity has donated to Porter's Call uh, for a really, really, really long time,
Yeah.
um, and I ended up getting lunch with Beth like the week after the party, and I was telling her this same thing because you know I started going to Porter's Call in like 2017 and had just several really serious instances where I really feel like Porter's Call saved my life.
Mm.
And it's really cool to me because the label that I'm at now, I feel like has been saving my life for years prior to even being there through their generosity to Porter's Call.
Mm.
And it's just kind of crazy that like I would be being blessed by Centricity long before I knew I was going to be there.
Wow. That's good. Yeah. Mm.
Isn't that crazy? And yeah, I was just like thinking, thank you, John Mays and team, for being willing to, uh, yeah, invest in artists. They had no idea that they were like helping save lives of artists that were going to be on their label one day,
Yeah.
and yet they did it,
Yeah. I think it just goes back to like, you never know who you're impacting.
The impact. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and they were just doing it for the good of the company. They don't even know the crazy just connections that'll form. Yeah, it's pretty wild. But yeah, I really enjoyed that night, and I just felt the same as you, is just like, this is just really beautiful. And uh yeah, I'm just really blessed to get to be a part of something so beautiful.
Mm. Me too.
Hmm.
Well, I
I was
mean,
just
that was mostly it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was trying to finish a thought that I had just I was thinking of, because I was telling someone about you in regards to Seven Habits,
Mm.
and I can't remember the conversation. I'll have to remember it and just tell you when I see you next. But um I was telling someone to read it, and I was like, and then you can talk to Steven about it.
I would
I
love
don't
to.
think I know. I don't think they were trying to be a centricity hire, but it
Hmm.
almost sounds like that's what I had in mind, but I don't even know what I was doing. But yeah.
Yeah, I talked about it today and yesterday.
With who?
Uh, Today with an A&R over at Nashville Christian Songwriters, and
Okay.
yesterday with Isabella in our front office.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
You know what? It might have been Becca Cox.
Oh yeah, okay.
Maybe. Either way, that's cool.
Yeah.
Um, Also, are you going to be at the content day tomorrow or no?
Yes. I wasn't going to be,
Oh,
but now I'm free. I'll probably get there around maybe like
sweet.
2, maybe 2:30.
Let's go. Okay, so you'll do the speakeasy. That's great.
Oh, sick. I didn't even know where it was.
Yeah, so like in the morning we're shooting at Ryan's house, which is going to be
Yeah.
stunning. And and then the afternoon is a speakeasy in like east-ish area.
Okay.
Um yeah, so that'll be like I think like 1 to 4 over
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I'm so glad you're coming. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Should be cool.
Let's go. Well, sick. Thank you for the call as always. I really look forward to these.
I love that. That's great. I mean, we're we're halfway done,
Halfway.
which is
Wow.
insane.
So much life to be lived. By the time we're done, we'll have a new group of music out.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Jeez. Will that be next? No, no, not next time, but maybe the time after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Crazy.
You,
Well, thankful for you.
you too.
Bye.